Prajwal, who's been tracking this story very closely. Prajwal, you spoke to the family members just about a few days ago and also to the police. They still maintain that this was a regular case, but the Chief Minister essentially said that this was an appropriate action that was taken by the Karnataka police. Put this into perspective as to what exactly has the police been saying on this entire matter, and what was their position inside the court when they were basically perhaps countering the bail plea that was moved.
Shravan, first and foremost, when it comes to the Commissioner of Police for Hubballi Dharwad, Renuka Sukumar, she went ahead and stated that this was just a routine procedure. But seems like the case has fallen flat because we have seen that there has been 2 days of arguments which has gone out in the District Court of Hubballi as well, which clearly went ahead and mentioned the public prosecutor along with the police submitted the investigation report of this particular matter as well concerning the 1992 riots, where they had stated that his name was mentioned in the FIR, but then the legal counsel of Srikanth Poojari, Mr. Sanjeev Badaskar, produced the FIR stating that there was no name of Srikanth Poojari which was mentioned, and also in 1993 in the additional charge sheet which was filed, only then his name was mentioned as well, and an open warrant was issued in 1995. So once the particular open warrant was issued, it was finally learnt that a case had to be lodged against him and he had to be taken into custody, and 28 years later on the police did act on it. And one of the first instances that they have given for the bail that they wanted to be rejected was the fact that he's been absconding for 31 years. But here in itself, the police's lies were also exposed over here, because it is clearly mentioned in a document which has been accessed by Republic from 1992 to 2018. There are a list of around 16 crimes of Srikanth Poojari, out of which in 15 he has been acquitted, and in those 15, 3 of them were undertakings, meaning to state that he had personally been to the police station. He had signed an undertaking as well in 3 different police stations. One of them was in fact at the old Hubballi town police station in itself. So the question did arise as to where was he absconding if he himself presented before the police and signed on the records which was asked by the court and was also asked by the police department as well. And also now secondly, the bail was also granted on his medical condition too, because he's been operated on both his shoulders as well, and he needs day-to-day treatment is what the legal counsel had gone ahead and claimed. And thirdly, they also had stated that he has been living as an ordinary common citizen as well, and there should be absolutely no problem, because whatsoever he's not disturbed the law and order in the past 5 years too, and this was clearly mentioned. So all said and done now, all of these conditions put together, he was granted bail, and the case did go ahead and fall flat too, apart from which there were 3 conditions which was mentioned in the bail order. First and foremost, he should not destroy or tamper with the evidence. Secondly, he should pay a sum of 1 lakh bond as surety, and thirdly, he will also have to make sure that he will present himself before the court whenever he is called for interrogation too. So all said and done, it seems to be like a happy ending, but this case has still not closed, because this is, remember that this is only a conditional bail at this point of time, and we will need to wait as to how the cops will go about and handle this particular case. But the BJP claims political vendetta, whereas the government claims that all is well and they are only attending to long pending cases.